This is the best of the Morning X. Because mediocre of the Morning X didn't have the same ring to it. 99X.
Good morning, X. Barnes, Leslie, and Jimmy. Please welcome Mr. Dan Aykroyd.
Hi, what a trio.
What's up, D?
Hey, Dan.
How you doing?
It's been about a year ago since last time we talked to you. You were enjoying yourself here at the Olympics last time.
I love Atlanta. What a fun town it is. I'm sorry we couldn't sustain our club there, but there's only one game in your city as far as clubs, and that's Buckhead. And I don't know. It gets kind of wild there on a Friday, Saturday night, and I don't think these kids like to spend $30 to see the captain and Tennille.
People wondered what happened to the House of Blues. I mean, why didn't they want to try and keep it down there?
Well, actually, it had to do with basically, what we spend on these clubs. We spend a lot of money putting them in, and
you could tell.
We have to charge a lot of bucks for tickets. And, I think, as I say, the game in town is Buckhead, and kids just want to go out and not have to spend a lot of money when they have a good time in that area of town. And it was a weird mix of economics there. I don't think the area after the Olympics was conducive to safety. I think what happened there was it went back to what it was before, which was, sort of a high-risk area for walking down the street. Now, had we had like 2 or 3 other businesses there, of course, and also had we had a partner or two down there to help us share some of the costs, we could have probably stayed. Otherwise, the alternative was to go into Buckhead, and putting a music hall like this in Buckhead, we just felt it probably wouldn't work. We just wouldn't sustain because, there's a whole different kind of feeling down there.
There's a big vacant building you can get now. It's called Country Star Cafe.
What happened there?
Actually, it closed, but they're reopening.
Are they really?
Was it a country bar?
Well, it was kind of like a hard rock cafe for country music, right. And which is a fine idea, but probably not in downtown Buckhead.
Yeah, Buckhead's not the place for that.
See, that's the thing. It's a real tricky thing. Buckhead is all about little bars, funky little spots, lots of beer sales, lots of shooters, shots, that type of stuff, and to sit down to a $25 meal is not where it's at there.
You guys spent a fortune on that building and refurbishing it and restructuring it. Were you able to make any money during the Olympics on that thing?
No, we lost quite a bit of money on that, but we had the faith. We thought we were going to stay. We thought this could be a permanent location. And as things began to unfold, we realized that we needed help.
You realized you were in the hood.
Yeah, well, the hood's okay. It's not so much it's the people that pass through the hood on the way to, other places,
To other hoods.
The bomb didn't help.
That's where I was the night of the bomb at James Brown.
Right. And, the whole Atlanta thing for us was basically a promotion. We were able to we lost money, definitely lost money, but there was an advertising rating survey that came out just recently, and as far as, deep impressions made by corporations, and we were in the top 5 with like McDonald's, Coke, and Motorola. House of Blues was right up there. Mm-hmm. So it was about promotion, Atlanta, and a lot of fun.
So your movie Gross Point Blank opened up on Friday.
You fired a lot of artillery in that movie, and I thought to myself, you look like you enjoyed it a lot.
Oh yeah, I like guns. I don't like what they do to people. When I used to go hunting, I would go to the dump and I would hunt fridges and stoves. But no, listen. Hey, I like hardware.
Do you own a gun?
I have several. In fact, I have the Thompson automatic 45 that killed Pretty Boy Floyd.
Are you serious?
Yeah. My brother-in-law is and we bought that gun. It's a 1928 FBI Thompson. It's beautiful, and it's like single fire, really an accurate weapon. Also, I own a fully automatic M1 rifle, which was the standard, the Grand rifle. In Kentucky they have something called the Nob Hill machine gun shoot. And also near Atlanta, I think there's a range where you can go out and
every weekend
and shoot fully auto stuff like that. So look, hey, in a range situation, that's fine. I'm going to really go out on a limb here and bother some people, but I don't believe that everyone should have these weapons, like on an everyday basis. If, there's a lot of in Canada, where I'm from, we just don't put up with it. You can't own a handgun, you can't own an automatic rifle. Now, you can own a hunting rifle or a shotgun, and I mean, that you can defend your home with that, and we don't have the street crime level, so everybody doesn't need to pack a pistol. My brother completely disagrees with me, and he says that everyone should have a concealed weapon because statistics have proven that in some communities where concealed weapons are allowed, the crime rate has gone down.
Yeah, although
it's a very tough issue.
Where does your brother live?
He lives in Los Angeles and walks around his house with a 45 on most of the time.
that's healthy.
Yeah.
In the house?
In the house, oh yeah, and around the grounds. He has a German Shepherd. I mean, you would not want to cross his perimeter.
Well, I'm all for carrying one in the car. I mean, if I'm on the road and I feel like I'm going to be, stranded somewhere, I would rather have one than not. But not in the house, not walking around the house with it strapped on.
No. Well, you've got to know my brother, He's the co-producer of my show, Sci Factor, and he is one of the leading conspiracy theorists in the world.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, he's like,
So he's like totally into the Flight 800, TWA Flight 800?
I'll tell you about the Flight 800.
You won't believe where this is headed. More after a quick break. This story isn't over. You're on the best of the Morning X on 99X.
Hey, I'm Chris Van Vliet. This is Insight with Chris Van Vliet. Go behind the scenes and beyond the headlines with people like John Cena.
That's where Never Give Up comes from. I wasn't Brock. I wasn't Roman. I wasn't Dwayne. I was last.
And the biggest names in pro wrestling and beyond.
It's a legitimate interview.
This is Insight with
Chris Van Vliet.
Insight with Chris Van Vliet. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.